Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is T Chris, aka Taylor Christensen. Today I'm really excited to share with you something that I use every day, if not every day. I use every other day in my life. This is my secret to soft skin. It honestly works wonders. It works so well. I'm going to be showing you how to make sugar scrub, and this is something that I do all the time, and it's super easy, pretty cheap for what it is. If you were to buy this at the store, it would be probably 3 times as expensive, but I'm going to be walking you through the steps. Here's how you make it. You will need a jar, a spoon, a little container, and some sugar, some coconut oil, some essential oils, and a bowl to mix in. Your hands, of course. Oh, and I forgot, you'll also need a little measuring cup. So you start off by measuring out the sugar. I started out with 1 cup of sugar, pour it in the bowl. Then you're gonna add the coconut oil. Ours was really runny, I think, because it's been really hot outside. It's normally not like that. Then mix it all up. I also started with a cup of coconut oil at first. I realized I wanted more sugar because it wasn't quite grainy enough. Added more sugar for texture. The essential oil now, there's no measurement, just kind of depends on how much you want. I usually go a little crazy. Add a little bit more coconut oil and sugar. Mix it all up. I usually squeeze out the little chunks. Normally the coconut oil is a little bit harder and has chunks in it, so you really have to knead them out. I added another ½ cup of coconut oil. I'll tell you the measurements at the end. Continue to mix them in, and like I said, normally the coconut oil is a little chunkier, so you have to really knead it in there and squeeze out all of the chunks so it's smooth. Get everything off your hands, grab your little jar for your lip scrub, and I usually just use a tiny bit. I scoop off the edges and I scoop off the top so it's smooth. If there's anything on the side, it makes it hard to close the lid. And for the jar, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just fill it up. Try not to make a mess. And again, make sure the top is clean so it screws on nice and clean. Wipe off the sides and you are done. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my video on how to make sugar scrub. This literally is something that I use all the time, and I just use this in the shower. That's why it's missing some of it. I use it probably every other day, and I just keep remaking it. And I bought these jars and these little jars from Amazon. I will link those links down below, and you can go buy those if you want to. This is a really good present to give to people. I did that for Christmas last year. I made these with different essential oils. So you can go pick out essential oils from whatever your favorite store is to get essential oils. I just bought mine from like a drugstore because I'm cheap. If you want to buy really nice ones, you can do that too, but you can make them as strong as you want, and you can play around with the amount of sugar and the amount of coconut oil that you want in there, depending on how oily or how rough you want it to be when you're using it. So I use these big jars. These are 16-ounce jars. That recipe filled one of these jars, and it had a little bit extra, so you could do that recipe however many times depending on how many jars you wanted to fill. I use this for my body in the shower. The application is you just scrub it on your skin wherever you want to use it. I use it on my arms, and I also use it on my leg, and it really helps to get rid of those little rough patches or even dry areas of your skin. And these little ones, I make them the same way that I make the big ones, but I use these for my lips, and they also really help. It makes your lips really soft. So I think your significant other would thank me for that. The application for that is, you just take a little bit on your finger. You don't need a lot because, I guess depends on the size of your lips. I don't need a lot. You just take a little bit and scrub it on your lip until you feel like you've gotten rid of the dry or dead skin, and then you just rinse it off and they feel nice and moisturized after. I use this probably every day, but like I said, these are good gift opportunities for people, and it's a pretty cheap way to do that. When I made them for Christmas, I tied a little bit of twine around them and connected a little piece of a Christmas tree and wrote a little note with the recipe on there to give to people so they can make their own. Anyway, this is one of my favorite things to do and use. It's super easy to make. You should try it at home. Feel free to share this video. If you liked this recipe or this tutorial, go ahead and like down below. If you want to subscribe, I'm gonna put my face right here, so you click on this picture of me and then you can subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. All right.